as the title of the video suggests, I'm going to show you two plays that are a microcosm of how Alabama looked completely dominant against Oklahoma at times, and then looked like they were out of their mind on the field at other times. And so I'll explain those plays and give you some clips on that and break it down, and then at the end I'll give a short statement on what are the implications for Clemson, and I'll love to hear your comments after that. So first play is 4-minute 20-second mark of the third quarter. Kyler Murray here is in shotgun. The running back is set to his left. They have three receivers all to the right. One of those receivers is the tight end, Lee Morris. And then they have an inline tight end on the left side of the line of scrimmage. Alabama is playing some sort of zone or combo coverage. I hesitate because Savion Smith is at the top of the screen. He's not matched up to anyone. That is usually an indicator of zone coverage. The two far receivers clear out the field by running go routes. This play is designed to go to the near receiver slash tight end, number 84, Lee Morris, who runs a deep out. It takes some time to develop, so the Oklahoma O-line gave him some time to wait, actually. Lee Morris sold an inside move really well at the top of the route. He has Xavier McKinney's hips turned inside before breaking back out. Xavier McKinney played this really well. He recovered and stuck so close and played the throw underneath so that Kyler Murray had to make a perfect high throw with touch. Kyler Murray missed it, and this is partly due to his mechanics, which involve falling away, which will lead to the ball sailing high. And so Alabama did everything I was supposed to do right on this play, made Kyler have to make the perfect throw, and he missed it. With that said, we're going to go on to the next play, and this is still in the third quarter, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. Kyler Murray off of play action here against a single high safety, man coverage, nickel back, which is Shaheem Carter, blitz. Anthony Jennings breaks through the protection to flush Kyler Murray up because Shaheem Carter sealed off the edge. It was seemingly going to be a scramble, but Xavier McKinney was matched up on wide receiver number 14, Rambo, and he was beaten on this play. That's not the problem, though. The free safety, Deontay Thompson, got caught peeking at Kyler Murray preparing to scramble. He is still looking even when the receiver, Rambo, is on his hip. At that point, you need to be running up the field and get on top of the receiver. So he's beat. Deontay Thompson is supposed to stay high at all costs. That is a defensive bust and a mental error. Of course, Kyler Murray has the talent to make that throw. That amazing arm strength puts the ball 50 yards into the end zone right on top of his receiver. And so because Deontay Thompson wasn't disciplined and he didn't maintain the correct leverage on this play, he gave up a big play touchdown. Not because Oklahoma was more talented on this play or anything, it's just because he didn't do his job right. So the microcosm, what you see is that when Alabama is disciplined and does their job right, teams go 3 and out. Teams have a hard time on offense. When Alabama bust, just like anybody, you're going to give up big plays and you're going to look bad. And so that's what happened in that game. Alabama executed 28-0. Alabama didn't execute, we allowed them to score on every drive in the second half. So regarding Clemson, if Alabama's defense remains disciplined, I see Clemson's offense being clamped up in this game. Even if the Alabama defense is not completely disciplined, and Clemson does take advantage of some of that, this offense is nowhere near as explosive. Clemson's offense is nowhere near as explosive as OU's offense. So they will really have to play really, really well. But luckily for them, they have a great defense, which can keep them in the game better than Oklahoma's then. So that will be their equalizer there. If their defense plays well enough to slow down Alabama enough to where they don't have to score on every possession or on the majority of possessions, they'll be in their best position. But Alabama's defense is set up to have more success in this game. So that's something that's really interesting. What do you all think about that? Leave your comments.